Dread Reviews. I'm your substitute host, El Langosta, Pinchy Pinchy. And next to me is that world famous lucha wrestler, El Tonto.
El Tonto! Oh, that's me. Fight.
So, we're standing in for Dr. Dread.
Yes!
And for his camera person, what's
Bucky.
his name? Bucky.
Bucky. Capital B. Bucky.
Okay.
I heard he's the real star of the show.
And we'll be going back to Lucha Land, and you'll have Dr. Dread back next week.
Aww, but we was having so much fun.
Let's end this on a good one, shall we?
Hi.
You gotta, hey!
Hey, patience.
Hey, Pape, wrestling fans.
Hi. Fight. Patience.
Wrestling fans.
A lobster.
Yes, we all know each other.
Yes. What do you call a sleeping werewolf?
What do you call a sleeping werewolf?
Yes. What do you call him?
El Hombre Lobo Schlafensee.
No, isn't that German? That's not even Spanish.
That's not even Spanish. I don't know. What do you call a...
What do you call him, Patience?
What do you call a sleeping werewolf?
Yes. What do you call him?
I don't know. But if I see him, I'm pinching him.
No.
What do you call a sleeping werewolf?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready, Patience? Are you really ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Already.
And on a werewolf.
Oh. On a werewolf.
Was that a good one?
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Hey,
Yes.
did you hear about the old Egyptian pharaoh?
The old Egyptian pharaoh,
Yes.
like King Tut, like
Yes.
King Ramses,
Could be.
King Nebuchadnezzar,
Who stared at the river too long?
the old Egyptian pharaoh that stared at the river too long.
Yes.
I did not hear about him.
You did. Patience, did you hear about him? Did you hear about him? He went senile.
Senile.
That was good. He went senile. You want to hear another one?
Not really.
Oh, come on.
Get back there and run the
Come
camera.
on. He went senile. Senile. On a werewolf.
Cut. Alangosta y Al Tanto Review 19 Ow! Go back to Lucha World!
Punch. You can't beat me. I'm the Lucha Rabbit.
Take two. Alangosta y El Tanto Review. The Face of the Screaming Werewolf. 1965.
I'm the Lucha Rabbit. You can't beat me. I'm Punch. You can't beat me. I'm the Lucha Rabbit. Lucha.
Stop it! Take three. The Lobster and El Tonto Review. Face of the Screaming Werewolf, and keep that crazy Lucha Rabbit away from me. Take three.
Roll that film. Roll it. Fight. He just wants to fight too.
You know, this movie does not have Santo in it. No. 1965.
No, it's 1964.
Depends who you ask and where you get your information from. 1964. Some websites do have it as 1964, others as 65. The Face of the Screaming Werewolf. And this movie was pieced together like a bargain basement Frankenstein.
Like a puzzle.
It was, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit
Puzzle from
this movie, a little
puzzle
bit
from a yard sale that's
that
missing
movie.
pieces.
And much like Frankenstein, it turns out this was a bad idea. You know, you don't piece dead people together and expect good things to happen.
Yeah.
Well, you don't piece bad movies together and expect to come out with Gone with the Wind.
Oh.
No. Okay, it was 1964/65. Lon Chaney Jr. Wait a minute. Back up. The two movies that were edited together to create this monstrosity were, it was
1957.
1957's La Mame Azteca, or The Aztec Mummy.
Ah,
Yes, and 1960's
60.
La Casa del Terror,
Yeah.
also known as The House of Terror. The House of Terror starred Lon Chaney Jr.
Yeah.
as a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yes, the Aztec Mummy did not.
No.
No! And Face of the Screaming Werewolf incorporated both of these movies together, and there were some scenes that were actually shot in America by, what's the editor's name there, the director?
Jerry Warren.
Gary!
Jerry.
Jerry?
Yeah.
Jerry?
Yeah. Jerry Warren.
Jerry? Jerry Warren! He was a producer, he acted in some movies, and a director, but he is responsible solely for this mess. If you look him up, you'll also find out that he's pretty much solely responsible for 1981's Frankenstein Island.
Ah.
Yes! Frankenstein Island.
Ooh.
Pinchy. Okay.
Wow.
So, the movie opens up with a woman going through what may be psychic or past life regression, and she tells the story of how the Aztec mummy became the Aztec mummy.
Yes.
Yes, and a doctor and his assistants then decide they're going down to explore the Aztec pyramids and look for the Aztec mummy.
Yes.
They find two mummies.
They do. They do.
I only have 2 fingers, but I'm pointing with both of them.
You don't even have fingers.
Pinchy.
No, pitch.
They find 2 mummies. One of them is a contemporary mummy
Yeah.
of a contemporary man, and the other one is the Aztec mummy.
Yeah.
Which, at this point, they've incorporated a really cool scene of the mummy dragging his feet and shuffling in the dark.
That's the best part of this movie, if ever I can say that.
That's the best part of the movie! 3 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, the rest is an incoherent mess.
Yes.
Only fans of truly horrible movies will enjoy this.
Ay, caramba!
Seriously! It took us, Bucky, 3 times to get through it?
Well, I fell asleep the first time.
I think I fell asleep the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we broke out the snacks.
We had to.
Hey,
snacks
Bucky.
to stay awake.
Bucky.
Yes, doctor. Yes, doctor.
Did
I
you
mean,
see-
yes,
Oh, I'm sorry, Al Tonto. Did you see my Taco Cat shirt?
I did. It's
You know, Taco Cat is spelled the same forwards and backwards.
I love the Taco Cat song.
Oh, you know what I'm doing?
Yes.
I'm digressing.
You're digressing.
Hey, Bucky.
Yes, doctor. Yes, El Lobster.
Al Tonto, we have a trailer for Face of the Screaming Werewolf.
Yes.
Roll that trailer.
Roll that film. Roll that film. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
trailer was better than the whole movie.
Ooh.
It was. Hey, remember that transformation scene?
Yes.
Let's show that right up over here.
You mean the werewolf one?
The werewolf transformation scene.
That is so good.
No, it's not. It's not that good.
I thought it was.
The makeup's not near as good as Frank Pierce's original, but at this point in his career, probably due to his excessive drinking, Lon Chaney Jr.'s nose was like Tip O'Neill, very big, and he probably didn't need any prosthetics. They probably slapped a little black paint on there and furred up the rest of his face.
Yes.
Yes. This werewolf did not move as fast as your Universal werewolf. No. But he did carry a woman and climbed up a building much like King Kong.
Yes.
I'm not making this up.
And he left her behind.
And then he left her behind.
And he picked another woman.
And he picked another woman up. What else do we have on the whiteboard there, El Tonto? Anything that I'm forgetting?
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to look for the guy who played Roland in Fear
Yes!
Chamber.
Okay. I am going to mess up this name. So I'm going to put it right up here above my head. It's Yuyeo Beirut. Yuri
Baru.
Yuri Baru. Tough. I don't know. But you may remember him from the other week when we reviewed The Fear Chamber. That one, also a Mexican film, starred Boris Karloff.
Yes.
I'm surprised that Bela Lugosi never did any Mexican films.
Oh.
We ought to look into that, El Tonto.
We should.
Okay, so this is a mess, poorly edited together, badly dubbed. I give it no more than 1 out of 4 claws.
But it contains Lon Chaney Jr.
Toward the end of his career. And I'm just so glad that after he was in this monstrosity, actually, The House of Terror isn't near as bad. Watch that one instead of Face of the Screaming Werewolf. Okay, look for Roland from the Fear Chamber. Also, check out the really cool Mad Scientist Laboratory.
Yes.
That was done fairly well.
Yes.
They had a Jacob's ladder and all the buzzing and stuff.
You were gonna say, El Lobster, that you're glad that he went on to do Spider-Man.
I am so glad that Lon Chaney Jr. went on after this mess to star in a wonderful film called Spider-Baby. Check that one out. That one's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, I would not recommend this movie to anyone except people who love horrible movies. Face of the Screaming Werewolf, 1 claw out of 4.
It was very dark.
It was
dark.
dark.
Hard to see
Hard to
some
see.
parts.
Poorly edited.
I didn't know what was going on a few times.
It was really sad what happened to the Aztec mummy.
And you got mad at me because I didn't know what was going on. You was getting irritated.
I did. I threw a book at you. A library book.
That wasn't nice.
Probably a joke book from the library.
And you're supposed to be kind to them.
But, my lobster testosterone was kicking in. Pinchy, pinchy.
Yes.
Okay. How many claws, Bucky? El Tonto.
Because it got Lon Chaney Jr., I'm going to give it 1 3/4.
Okay. Less than 2 claws out of 4
Yes.
from El Tonto.
Oh,
So,
I hate
Fight
to say
fans,
that.
until we are beamed back in from Lucha World by Dr. Dread, this is El Langosta. And
El Pato.
And we're going to remind you, as always, keep it scary.
Keep it scary, keep it scary, keep it scary.
El Tonto,
Yes, El Lobster.
cut that film.
Cut that film. Cut that film. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
I'm the Lucha Rabbit. You can't beat me. I'm quick. Rabbit punch, rabbit punch, rabbit punch. You can't beat me. I'm the Lucha Rabbit. Lucha, Lucha, Lucha. I'm the Lucha Rabbit.
Pinchy,
You can't
pinch.
beat me. I'm quick. Rabbit punch, rabbit punch, rabbit punch. You can't beat me. I'm the Lucha Rabbit. Lucha,